Hello, welcome to Working Dragon Mystic. I'm Drake. Today I'd like to talk about grounding and shielding. This is a basic practice that I think all practitioners of any path really can benefit from. And really they're basic and they're very helpful in everything we do. So I want to cover them real quick, what they are, and a few simple ways to get started doing them. First off, grounding. What is grounding? Well, grounding is very simply you clear out the energy in you and fill yourself with the energy that you want. And the filling yourself with energy is actually an important point that I feel is left out a lot. A lot of people will discard the energy, try and ground out the energy, and then they're left tired. And that's because you pushed all the energy out. Think of it like a glass of water. Even if you have oil and water in the glass, the glass will not be full once one of them has been removed. So in this case, let's say you're trying to get the oil out, but not the water. Well, good luck separating them perfectly, but the glass is still going to be half full at that point. So you also want to pull energy in. Now, how do you ground yourself? Okay, few quick methods that I love. I love to water ground. This is simply where what I do is I stand in the shower, and as the water pours over me, I visualize it literally taking all the negative gunk of my day and that energy and just rinsing it off and flushing it straight down the drain. And once that's done, I actually visualize pulling in the healing, calming energy of the water. I find that that's a really great way to do it. Now, that's usually how I start in my days with a shower, so that works great. And it's really that simple. You just have to visualize the energy as the water flushes up down the drain, which is great. But you can't take a chance and take the time and shower all the time, especially during the middle of the day when you're at work. So how would you do that? Well, again, you're going to fall back on visualization. And one of the methods most people use is what's called, and it's actually where it gets its name, is like taproot or earthing or grounding, where you visualize you connecting your energy to the energy of the earth, and you're pushing the energy into the earth, whether it be through roots or whether it just be through the energetic connection. And you're pushing all that energy down into the earth. And once you've cleansed all that energy out, now you're going to pull up that solid, protective, healing energy from the earth, that nurturing energy. And this works great. And there's two ways you can do it, honestly. Some people push all the energy out first and then pull the energy up. And if you have trouble visualizing, that's probably the best way to go, because you're focusing on one thing at a time. Personally, what I do in that case is I actually visualize one foot. Usually it's my right foot pushing the energy into the earth and getting rid of the negative gunk and energy, while my left foot is actually pulling the energy up from the earth and into me, filling me. And once I see my body has reached that nice clean energy and is full, that's when I'm done. And when you're pushing the energy, just do it with a breath. Anytime you breathe out, energy is going out. Breathing in, you're pulling in the good energy. It really is that simple. The next method, again, it's visualization, but it really focuses more on breath. In this case, when you breathe out, you are literally breathing out all that negative energy into the atmosphere around you. Some people don't like this because they think they're breathing it out and it's going to hurt other people. So you kind of have to take your own personal feelings on that. I've never noticed any particular issues with this, though I've never done it where I'm breathing right into someone's face. I usually do these when I have at least a good 5 foot around me, so that could be the reasoning. But you breathe out all that negative energy and you breathe in the good energy. And you do this again until you see that in your visualization all the negatives have been pushed out and you filled yourself back up with that positive or neutral energy, whichever it is you like. And again, you're pulling from air, so you can pull in the elemental properties if you want. You know, the intellect, the wisdom, the knowledge, studious movement, all those little things. And this one's actually great for study because it allows you to clear your head and refocus. I love this one when I'm doing research or studying. I don't know, it just really helps. So those are the two easiest methods for grounding if you're not taking a shower, and those are the two methods I probably use the most. And so give them a try. Like I said, they're very easy. It's all visualization based. Energy follows will, and will follows thought. It's that simple. Now, shielding, what is that? Well, shielding is where you literally are putting an energetic barrier around yourself so outside energies are not affecting you in a way you don't want. If you've ever been in a room of negative people, you can just tell the energy and atmosphere is just off. And that can also actually start to affect you. And as a magician, your job, or you set out to control the energies in your life to manifest what you want. So you don't want that negativity. So you would shield so it doesn't affect you. Now, there's many, many ways to do this. There's talismans, amulets, and all that. The easiest way, though, is what I would call the basic bubble shield. You heard me reference it in the video on home protection and cleansing. And it is the same thing. You would visualize around you a bubble, and you would set that shield to keep out negative energies. And it will do that. It will, as energy impacts it, it will kind of deteriorate, so you'll need to want to refresh it, but it doesn't take much to refresh it or set it up. Most people can have the visualization solid in their mind within 10 breaths. That's the real kick. When you visualize it, you just need it to look solid around you. Do make sure you consider the fact that it's mobile around you. One critique to that is once you get a little better with your visualization, you can actually visualize that bubble as if it's a second skin around you, so it even encompasses a smaller area. So let's say someone reaches out to shake your hand, they're not actually going to be reaching through your shield to shake it. That's actually a big help. And so you don't even have to use a bubble. I know a lot of people who actually visualize suits of armor, and that works. The point is you need something protective in the visualization, and you need to specify what it's protecting against, negative energy. And with practice, you can even allow certain things to pass through. In this example I gave, I said negative energy. And that's usually a great place to start because it doesn't allow negative energy in, but it will allow positive energy to pass through. There are times when some positive energies can be disruptive. They can cause you to be extremely hyper or even flighty. So you might want to adjust your shields for those times if you're somebody who's prone to that. But again, grounding can also help that out. I would say I do ground before you shield because it's harder to ground when you're shielded, because if the shield can keep energy out, it can keep energy in too. Remember that. So it's always good to ground first, then shield. And when you refresh the shield, you can evaluate how you're feeling. You may actually need to take a few breaths, ground out, and then redo the shield during the day. I usually refresh my shield during the day once or twice, depending. It's rare that I have to go past that. But there are days when I've just been, if I'm in the city and I'm around a lot of people that are just negative, I might have to do it more than that. But that's just a quick example. And grounding and shielding is pretty much that simple. There are more advanced methods that I do teach, but I believe they're a little bit beyond what I can do in just this short YouTube video. But these are some basic methods that can help any practitioner, beginner or advanced. Though if you're advanced, you probably don't need these. You already got better sources. But this is a great place to get started, and it's very efficient. And it's as programmable as you are creative. So by all means, start giving this a try and notice the difference in how you feel. Get your journal out, write down your experiences. If you're somebody who, anytime you visit your family, you get stressed and frustrated, shielding can help, and you can make notations how much better you felt this time as opposed to other times. But please do make grounding and shielding a part of your daily magical life. you'll notice a tremendous difference. It'll help your focus. It'll increase your health, actually, because you're controlling the energies and having a much more positive effect. So I hope this video has helped you. If you like the video, please like, subscribe, click the little bell icon so that you'll know anytime we release a new video. So you all have a wonderful day. I'm Drake. This has been Working Dragon Mystic, and I'll see you next time with our next video. Take care. Bye.